Alison Bechdel writes graphic novels. She wrote one about realizing in college that she is a lesbian and realizing at the same time that her father has been a closeted homosexual himself all his life until he comes out to her. Then, unable any longer to deal with it in the small town where he teaches high school English and runs the family funeral home, he kills himself. She writes a story that is moving and funny and painful and brave. But if somebody said they were going to make a musical of this story, would you invest money in it? Several St. Louisans did, including Fox Theatricals of the Fox Theater, where that musical is now playing. And they guessed right. That story does make a good musical. More than good, it really works. It won a Tony. It ran on Broadway. It's touring the country. Bechdel found a way to tell her coming-of-age and coming-out story without getting mawkish. And Lisa Crone, who wrote the musical's book and lyrics, and Janine Tesori, who wrote the music, maintain the same tone. It's taken me a while to fully appreciate Tesori's music in this and other shows because her work doesn't call attention to itself. I don't get earworms from her songs, but they unobtrusively find the right melody and rhythm for her characters. They drive the story forward, supporting it as it goes. When Alison and her two younger brothers go with their father to the funeral home, the fun home as they call it, they do have fun, popping in and out of a casket, making up a song and dance TV commercial for the funeral home. Tesori's music and Cron's lyrics give them what they need, as does their dance from choreographer Danny Mefford. Just as exactly right is Alison's ecstasy, singing the praises of her first college love. Book writer Crone tells the story with three Alisons. Mature Alison at her drawing table, writing and drawing her story, begins it and guides us with her comments along the way. At the Fox, she's played by Kate Shindle, who happens to be a former Miss America, the president of the Actors Union Actors Equity, and a smartly dry and understated Alison. Abby Corrigan plays Alison, the college student, a little bewildered sometimes, discovering so much about herself and the world and the extremes of joy and suffering in it. Alessandra Baldacchino was the small Alison in the performance I saw, a bundle of energy and talent. If Fun Home is Alison's coming-of-age story, it is almost equally the story of her father. Robert Petkoff takes us deep into this man who expends so much energy suppressing who he is, finding safe outlets for that energy until he must let it be what it is. Susan Monez is the wife who knows and must let it be. Director Sam Gold and set and costume designer David Zinn play much of the show on a relatively shallow stage, keeping the actors near us. For me, that doesn't work as well as the arena staging I saw in New York, but that's not an option here, and I think had I seen it first this way, I would have found it equally satisfying. Fun Home is, against the odds perhaps, a success as a musical and a moving and lovely piece of theater.
It is, and it's difficult not to be very happy about its success.
Yeah. Let's hear the music.